Hey all, how's it going? I hope you're having a great day. Adam Stump here, and this is sort of the first official video in that I am going to be taking on a tour of our little mini farm here in northwestern Pennsylvania. It is only a half acre, so we've got a lot of junk crammed on that half acre, but hope to get it a little bit cleaned up and more organized over the spring. But just to show you what we got going on, by the way, this is Wyatt, son number 2. The Stumps have 4 boys. Tristan is the cameraman, so he's behind the camera. We'll show him later. But Wyatt is number 2. Killian, there in the black jumping, and then Judah in the orange jacket jumping is son number 4. So anyhow, right over here we've got rabbits. So we got some bunnies down here. There's only a couple in these cages. We got a little lion head doe. There we go. Yes, little one. We've got a New Zealand red-eyed white doe over here. And then we've got more bunnies over there. There's 3 more over here.
Spot Junior.
Spot Junior.
And then this one's Alfred.
These are the newest additions. Some friends are moving, and so we have. What happened here? Well, sometimes things go awry. Oh, I see what happened. The hinge broke. The door fell. That's why it's important to check on your critters.
Hey, can I go, Dad?
When we're done with the video. But here we go. Here we go. Got the buns.
That's
see?
Spot Junior right there. And then that's Alfred. And then that's Batman.
Well, that's Batman, all black. Yep. And the lion head doe, she is Catwoman. And then the New Zealand, she's Snow. So she's the oddball out. Anyhow, so these are our rabbits, and got to get some more straw in there for them and some cedar chips. But happy, healthy, good weight. Here's a project that I'm going to be making a video on. This is a deer hide. So I'm going to be showing you how to scrape it, how to tan it. I've tanned deer hides before. This just has salt on it right now. But we're probably going to do a brain tan on it, which means you use a brain to tan it. But it needs to be, hide needs to be scraped, needs to be stretched, and everything like that. So
wait, you mean like an actual human brain?
Yes, a human brain. We're going to find a human brain and tan it. No, I have a goat brain. So
goat brain?
Right, and then if you want to walk this. This is where our shed used to be, right here, and so got to get this leveled off and plant some grass here in the spring. But we moved that little shed all the way down there, and by we I mean me. I moved it down there.
We helped you.
You did help.
Yeah, we helped.
Okay, all right. Tristan, Wyatt, and I moved the shed. Here's our flock of birds. This is where we get our eggs.
Hey, that's our rooster.
Not in there right now.
Hey,
needs to be cleaned out. You don't have to show them all the poop.
Come on, Dad. You didn't have to say that live. I found eggs. That's the best one.
Those aren't eggs.
Oh, wait.
Those are squash pieces. Yeah, those are the ends of squash.
Well, they look stupid head.
Nothing goes to waste. If we have vegetables that we don't want to eat because maybe they're a little bit old, we give them to the bunnies. And then any other food goes to the chickens. And chickens are omnivores, which means they eat everything. So this is our coop that I built. It might be the only coop with vinyl siding, wired for electricity, insulated. Keep the birds nice and toasty warm. This is where we get our eggs. There's 5 nesting boxes in there. You don't need to show them that again. 5 nesting boxes, but they only use 2, so go figure. But this is where our birds go. This is the chicken run. It used to smell really, really bad. Now it just smells slightly bad.
It smells like poop.
It does, because it's full of poop. But that is very important, because this poop, we call it manure on a farm. This chicken manure is like the best for gardening. And you can see the girls are coming because they think I'm going to feed them, but I just fed them. But anyhow, this used to get really mucky and nasty. So I installed a roof, and it has made the girls a lot happier. They can be out in more weather than just nice dry weather, and that's that. This here we have a little hutch. This is for quail. Whenever we get quail again. Yes, Judah. I'll come get you out in just a minute. So you can put rabbits in here, but we're going to put quail in here. We had quail before, and something got to them. Something ate them.
They got eaten.
They technically didn't even get eaten. They just got killed. It was really sad. But this is going to keep them off the ground. Maybe help defend them against some predators. Blueberry bushes, which produce tons and tons of tart blueberries, which are actually really good for baking. They're not the greatest for eating, but then we have 2 new blueberry bushes. And so then we come down here. Hey, Killian, can you help him get off and get his boots on, please?
Can I
What?
have the camera?
What?
Get the heated.
Oh, you can tell. Yeah, boys, tell them about the water.
Folks, this right here is our heated water dish thing. So in the winter, it doesn't get frozen. And do you know how we got that in there? I had to climb in the stupid chicken coop with this and dig it around there.
He
to
did.
Put that
Hey,
in.
Killian, go help him.
It was very stinky.
It was, but
My
you did a good
foot
job, and I was very proud of you. We all work hard.
Yeah.
Go help your brother off the trampoline, please. Yeah, I made Wyatt crawl in there. I've crawled in there before, but I figured he's smaller, so I'd make him do it. The previous owner of this property, actually, there were pine trees all along this property line, so you didn't see any of this dealership or anything like that. But then he cut all the pine trees down, so you can see I planted a year or 2 ago. I planted, I think, 45 giant arborvitae. They grow to be 30 feet tall and 6 feet wide. So hopefully that'll be not just a windbreak, but also get rid of some of the light pollution because the dealership has really, really bright lights. Anyhow.
Better hurry and wrap it up. Only 3 minutes left.
Only 3 minutes left to the battery life. Uh-oh. Here we are out in the wilderness. This is our compost area, and everything goes in there. Grass clippings, leaves, the dog poop, rabbit poop, all that stuff, and we just compost it, turn it, and that'll go on the garden in the spring.
Move.
That'll go on the garden in the spring.
Move, Killian.
And nurture our plants. These are a bunch of pallets that the dealership threw over the fence. I asked them to. They didn't do it to be mean. I asked them for the pallets, and they threw them over here. So this spring there'll be projects, which is pretty awesome because wood is really expensive, and I've got a pile of it right here. One thing I'll say is,
Talk about the
in Alaska, we watch Alaska shows all the time, and they were just talking on Edge of Alaska about how every Alaskan has a pile. Well, I've got multiple piles. So, but piles of stuff, you can always use something, especially if it's lumber. We moved this shed from our church, and that was really, really, really a big job. Took all day. I had a good friend help me. He had a flatbed, and we winched it on top of the flatbed, and we hauled it all the way here, about 13 miles. That was an interesting day. But anyhow, this
sandstone.
Spring, all this sheathing here, that's all going to come off, and I have brand new, and we're going to make that barn look pretty. And that's where I'm going to have a little wood shop in there, and there's a second floor in there, and we're going to put all of our feed up there for all of our animals.
And that's Sophie right over there.
And that's Sophie right there.
Yep, she's our dog.
This is our tiny little garden. It's only 12 feet by 30 feet. If I had it to do all over again, I'd probably make it like 2 or 3 times that size because it just doesn't produce enough produce for our family.
The tomatoes are good though.
The tomatoes are good, yeah. We have our burn barrel over here.
The squash is great.
This is where we keep our firewood, but this is going to be coming down because my wife hates the way it looks. Every time she looks out at the window, she says, that looks like a piece of garbage. So sorry about the hiccup there. Battery died. But anyhow, so we keep firewood here because we also burn trash. Now, we don't burn plastic or anything like that, but we burn paper stuff. We burn cardboard. Yeah, we don't burn toxins, but we don't like the idea of like napkins and paper towels going to a landfill. So we burn as much as we possibly can to keep it from accumulating, and then we take the ash from all of our burning and we put it into the compost, and so it goes back into the soil, and so it nourishes our bodies that way. So even our trash gets put to work. Over here we have a little pen. This is actually called a chicken tractor. It's called a chicken tractor because it's on wheels. You can see wheels on the back of it. This is where we raise our meat birds. We don't have any meat birds right now. They're all in our freezer, but we're going to be getting some. But how this chicken tractor works, and I'll show you in better weather because it's probably frozen to the ground right now, but I have a chain here, and you take this chain and you lift it, and there we go. Yeah, it's frozen, so I won't try to lift it because I might break it. But anyhow, you lift it, and that engages the wheels in the back, and you can drag it. One person can drag it all the way around the yard. This chicken tractor started up by our house. Then it came halfway down the yard, then it came down here, then it came to here, then I moved it over there, so it's been all over the yard.
Actually, it depends on how strong you are.
It does depend on how strong you are.
So if you could just pull it by yourself, but with me, because it needs like 2 other people.
That's right. And finally, this is our tree fort, which is in progress. But that's about a 12-foot high platform up there. And the tree is still alive. I just I trimmed the branches off of it so that I could work on it a little bit better. But I've trimmed them off maybe 3 times now, and they just keep growing back. So the tree's still alive, and once it's done, we're going to let the foliage grow out this way, and you won't even really be able to see much of the tree fort. So that's going to be pretty cool. But looking for a playground slide. I'd really like one of those long metal playground slides that are like 12 feet long.
No.
You know? That'd be pretty awesome.
No, in the summer they get too hot and they burn your legs.
They do burn your legs, yes.
We're going to add a zip line.
Lumber over here to finish construction in a little bit warmer weather, but this is good Amish cut larch. And if you don't know anything about larch, larch is one of the most rot resistant woods out there.
We're going to have a zip line.
We will have a zip line going from here down to that tree. But larch is actually, it is so rot resistant that it's actually rated for ground contact, which is pretty cool. So you don't have to use the treated wood, because I don't like bringing those kind of toxins in, and I don't like my kids playing on that type of stuff. So there is like maybe one treated 2x4 underneath there, but that's it. All the rest of it's just Amish rough cut larch. And
living in the Amish paradise.
Yes, we're living in the Amish paradise. So, but we are not Amish. This is Sophie. This is the only daughter that we have, right? Yeah.
She's supposed to be a guard dog, but she's not.
She's supposed to be a guard dog, but she's a lover, not a fighter. Yes. So anyhow, that's just a brief tour of our little farmstead. I'll be showing you more.
Hey, we got another fort right there.
I'll be showing you more of the property as it gets all cleaned up this spring, and hopefully we'll have some kits from our bunnies. Hopefully we'll have a couple litters of kits, and we'll be raising some more chickens and some turkeys and everything like that. No more dogs though, just one. So she's enough for us. So anyhow, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great day. God bless.
Written, directed, and produced by Tristan J. Starring the funny man.